For today's soccer lesson, all you'll need is a soccer ball and a timer, because we're going to go over all the instructions together. I'd like you to also write down what we're going to be doing. So I'll have a list of all the instructions at the same time while I'm talking. Write down what we are doing so you can turn your device off and go do this activity on your own. Again, while I'm going over the instructions, you'll be able to write down on the side. There'll be a slide of what all the activities are and whether you're doing it for 1 minute or 2 minutes. At the end of the video, I'll have a timer. If you don't have a timer, you can use mine. There'll be a 1 minute timer and a 2 minute timer. And other than that, let's get going. So again, for what you will need, all you're going to need today is a soccer ball. We're going to do some ball control, so everything will be close and around you. As far as the activity goes, let's get started. First thing you're going to do is your toe touches, and we've done this before. The foot on the ground, your heel is up, and you're switching back and forth like this. We're going to do that for 1 minute. This is all ball control stuff today. So 1 minute of toe touches like this, switching back and forth. The ball doesn't really move, but you're tapping it every time, starting to get that feeling of how to manipulate the ball with your toe. That's for 1 minute. Speaking of ball manipulations, the next thing you're going to do is move that ball around, manipulate the ball with your toe like this. You're standing all your weight on one foot, up, back, side to side, using my toe. Notice I'm using my toe, not my entire foot, but my toe to move the ball. And I even take my foot off while it's rolling, and then I stop it. It's not connected the entire time. So 1 minute of toe manipulations with each foot. I just did that with my right. Now I'll do it with my left, up, back, side to side. After toe manipulations, we'll do our bells. The reason it's called bells is because your feet are the bell, and that ball is the ball inside the bell, going back and forth. 1 minute of bells. Use your toes like this, to control the ball. Now we're going to go on to making a triangle with the ball with a touch up, touch back, touch over. Up, back, over. So it's a two touch, and it's not very easy, but the ball goes up, back and across, over. Up, back and across, over. And you're going to do that for 1 minute. Then you're going to do a minute on the other side so that your two touch comes with this foot up, across, over. Oops. Up, across, over. Up, across, over. Making that triangle the other way. 1 minute using one foot touching twice, 1 minute of the other foot touching twice, making those triangles. All right, now we're going to move up to a box. You'll simply touch it now twice with each foot. One foot will go up and over. The other foot will go back and over. Up, over, back, over. And go slow at first. Get that pattern down. You're going to do a minute of making the box one way, and then a minute of making the box the other way. So now the other foot goes up and over, and this foot goes back and across. Up, over, back, across, making a box with that ball. 1 minute of each. Now we're going to start with the 2 minute activities, and this is going to be an out touch, back, out, back. So you're using both the inside and outside of your toe. Out, in, out, in. Out, in, out, in. And these are gentle touches so the ball is not rolling all over the place. Out, in, for 2 minutes. Now we're gonna do 2 minutes of making a U pattern. Up, back, over, up, back, over, up, back, over, up, back, over. So you're making a U pattern, up, back, over, for 2 minutes, bringing that ball up, back, and over, like that. Now you're going to do a 2-minute drill of turning in circles with the outside of your foot. So if you look at me, I'm using the outside of my foot, turning in a circle. When I get back to where I started, I'm going to use the other foot, turning in a circle. I'm back. Go back to that first foot. So every time you get back to your starting point, switch back or switch to the other foot, staying on your toes as you go around. The last thing we'll do is we'll pick up the ball and do some knee bumps. When we do this, and you're going to do this for 2 minutes, go ahead and switch off knees while you do it. But when you do this, feel your knee right now where it's nice and hard. That's where you want the ball to go off. If you feel your knee and go up just an inch where your thigh is, that muscle won't get the ball very high. Look at this. If I do just as much, if I lift my knees just as much and drop it off my knee, the ball goes in the air. But that same leg up off my thigh, the ball doesn't go in the air. So make sure you go off your knee. We're going to switch off for 2 minutes like this. If you're getting confident with that, get 2 bumps in a row or switch off knees while you're doing it. Thanks for joining me today. Hope you had fun doing our soccer activities. Stay active.